Hello and welcome back to a new video. Today, as you can see, we have got the Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus and also a case which is clear that we're going to unbox as well. So it will be an unboxing and first impressions of this cool new phone. And we will not test the speakers in this video, that we will do in a later video, and we would like you to tell us in the comments how we should test the speakers on this phone if you have, for example, a certain type of music that you would like us to test the speakers with. So, first impressions and unboxing, let's go! So I will begin with this clear case. So yeah, it's designed for Samsung and it's completely transparent, so let's unbox it first. And I'm quite excited as well to see what this phone is about, because I have used the S23 Ultra for almost a year and I've been very happy with that phone. But this phone is not really my own phone, but still we're able to use it for this video and for some future videos hopefully as well. Alright, so now, okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so of course it's different. If you get a different case, then this won't really be necessary for you, but seems to be a quite nice case as well, and it has no protection here on the bottom so that you can have free access to all of the ports, so that's quite nice. But yeah, time to unbox the phone itself. And you can see here that this phone is good, but if the seal is broken then you should never accept it, because someone might have used it before. And it supports from 10 to 45 watts of charging. That's actually quite nice. Yeah. And yeah, Samsung have always been going with this thin box now recently, in the recent years, because they don't include the charger anymore. And the color on this is the sapphire blue. That color is specific. You have to order it from Samsung's online web shop to get it, so it's not really available everywhere. Let's open it. Okay. Okay, yeah. The phone is the first thing that you see, and well, firstly I'm going to check here underneath this box inside. And this must be maybe the manual. I'm not sure what's in here, but it seems to be, yeah, it is the manual. Okay, so, but it's called the quick start guide, not manual, but it's the same thing basically. So you should always read the manual, as we always recommend on this channel, to read the manual of everything that you get, because it's good that you know that you use your products in the correct way. Otherwise you get, this must be, it's in different language, but this is the warranty card. Yeah, depending on where you are living. And we also got this, the SIM card ejection tool, and the USB-C to C type cable. So that's good that they still do include that cable. Yeah, otherwise I don't think there's so much more. So now it's onto the phone. Wow. Okay, firstly I'm just going to check quickly if there is something here, but I don't think. I think this is, yeah, there's nothing underneath this. So let's see. Well, I'm going to do the satisfying thing here when you remove the plastic here, and of course the paper on the front. Yeah, wow, I love that sound that makes. So yeah, I do like the boxy design, because Samsung has started to go with a more boxier design for the newer phones. Earlier they have always been curved on the display on the edges, but it's actually quite nice. And the ports have changed slightly. Definitely the speaker port is more, yeah,
like a straight line instead of several smaller holes. And there's your SIM card, charger, microphone, other microphone on top, and then there's another hole which I'm not sure about what it does. And on the rear we have the 3 different cameras and the flashlight, of course, volume up and down, and your power button. And it seems like the top speaker grill is like usual, it's very small and thin, but it is there. Some specs about this new phone here. So the display is 6.7 inches and it's 3120 by 1440 with the pixels, Quad HD plus dynamic AMOLED ×2, and it's a very bright display as well, 2600 nits, refresh ratio from 1 Hz to 120 Hz. It weighs 196 grams and 256 gigabyte is the base storage model. You can also get it with 512 gigabytes, 12 gigabytes of RAM. The front camera is 12 megapixels and the ultra wide camera is 50 megapixels. The telephoto camera is 10 megapixels, 3 times zoom, I think, yeah, it's the optical zoom, and the ultra wide, or yeah, the other wide camera it says is 12 megapixel. Yeah, because this is in Swedish language, so it's confusing me slightly, but yeah. And the battery is 4900 milliamp hours, so that's a really big battery for the Plus version. It's slightly bigger than the S23 Ultra, which I have here. And yeah, the chipset for the processor is the Samsung's Exynos 2400. But that depends on where you live. You can also get it with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, but that depends on your region. And it has the armored aluminum frame, so that's an upgrade as well. And Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2, IP68 and 5G. Yeah, so it's a really cool phone and it has very good features compared to last year's S23 Plus. And compared to the S23 Ultra, you can see the Ultra is just slightly bigger, but they're very close now. And a bit different, of course, compared when you compare the sides here, because these have the flat display. And they should have about the same display size as well. I think the S23 Ultra is 6.8 inches, but yeah, very similar. So yeah, I do like it. Maybe not super blue in the color, but it still looks quite nice, and most of us still get it with a case because you would not want this phone to break, so you need protection, of course. The last thing to do is, well, turn on the phone and try it with this case, but yeah, like I said, probably you won't get this exact case, but it seems to fit quite good. But it's quite hard, the plastic, so I don't really like that super much when it's super hard. But okay, let's turn it on, and the button is actually quite nice. Yeah, that's actually nice. I do like these buttons here compared to the S23 Ultra. They are more like old school, but these feel quite, you can really feel that they are clicking in. Not as much with the Ultra, but maybe it's not something super important. And yeah, this is the usual thing that you will see. It was in different languages. Yeah, so I won't really do so much more now, because like I said, this won't really be my own phone, but you just set it up and then you can use it. But from this point I can see that if I compare its display, they are very similar. Just they are actually, now I still think the Ultra is 0.1 inches bigger, but that's not really something that you will notice. So it's very nice, and also seems to be quite good with the viewing angles from the side. Oh, so satisfying. Well, yeah, that was everything that we had for this video with this phone. We hope you enjoyed it, and like I said in the beginning,
If you want us to test this phone again, which you probably want, then tell us in the comments how we should test it. Do you want it to play any specific type of music, any song, or should we compare it to the S23 Ultra? Well, that's up to you. So let us know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching.